Good morning. My name is Bogolo Kenewendo, and I'm the Minister for Minerals and Energy in Botswana. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to the House of Botswana here at the JCK. We are very proud to be here as a producing country of the pinnacle of luxury, being exactly diamonds that we see being littered all over the JCK. It is also the greatest pleasure of mine to introduce you to the President of the Republic of Botswana, Advocate Duma Gideon, Boko, who since taking the helm of leadership in Botswana about 6 months ago has really been a champion of natural diamonds and ensuring that we deliver on the imperative of development, of impact, ethical and responsible mining and sourcing, and certainly in bringing back the shine to diamonds. We have focused largely on ensuring that we provide the real leadership that is needed in the diamond industry, and we quickly did that first by the signing of our agreement with Gideon earlier in the year, and in constituting a team that ensures we have the right level of marketing, consumer education, differentiation, defense, but most importantly, highlighting the Botswana story as a case study of what happens when diamonds do good in Botswana, in the world, and broadly. So with that, I wish for you to join me with a light round of applause, since it's too noisy, in welcoming the President of the Republic of Botswana, Gideon Duma Boko.
Good morning, and thank you very much to each and every one of you for joining us here today. I am here to reignite a long-running romance and the emotional legacy of diamonds. Reigniting a romance that seems to be fading. I must indicate to you that for generations, diamonds have served as powerful symbols of love, legacy, and emotion. They have marked marriages, celebrated births, and stood as enduring witnesses to life's most cherished milestones. But today, the mass production of lab-grown diamonds risks reducing this legacy to a trend where meaning is replaced by convenience and depth is replaced by duplication. The love story is fading, and we, all of us, must bring it back. There's a human story behind every diamond. Every natural diamond carries more than brilliance. It carries purpose. In Botswana and across Africa, diamonds have not only funded development, but have transformed lives. They have brought clean water, power and infrastructure to communities, classrooms to children, and hospitals to all citizens. Diamonds are people's stories. They carry the dignity of labor, the pride of a nation, and the promise of a better tomorrow. I'm here to deliver an exhortation, a global call to reconnect. This moment at JCK Las Vegas is not just a platform for promotion. It is a stage for reconnection. We must inspire the world to fall in love again not just with how diamonds look, but with what they mean. Let the message ring out loud. Diamonds do more than shine. They develop, they restore, they uplift, they advance. Let this be a rallying cry to consumers, brands and markets alike, that a natural diamond is not just a luxury, it is a legacy. It is a reflection of our shared humanity and a symbol of what we value most. As Botswana stands at the forefront of ethical and impactful diamond production, let us champion the true essence of these timeless stones. Let us rekindle the romance between diamonds and the world and remind everyone that behind every carat there is a corpse, there is a whole heritage that speaks profoundly and profusely. Let us begin with a reminder that diamonds are not a new industry. They are a human story, one of survival. Diamonds in India can be traced back to the 5th century before Christ, creating livelihood, trade, community, and enormous marital legacy as the pinnacle of a bridal unity, wealth, and celebration for families. Mining and trading of diamonds were enormous for centuries from that period onward. In the darkest chapters of our past, even in the Holocaust, families held on to their diamonds, not for fashion, but for freedom, not for luxury, but for life. A diamond passed through generations could buy safety, buy passage, buy survival. That is the weight of what we hold in our hands. And in my own country, Botswana, just decades ago, one of the poorest places on earth, diamonds did not just build a jewelry box. Diamonds built a nation. We became the oldest, most stable democracy on the African continent. And just recently, our democracy proved its strength once again, as I, leading the opposition, was elected president in a peaceful transition, not through bloodshed, but through ballot. That is the true brilliance of what diamonds made possible. And yet, we must now ask ourselves a jarring question. How have we lost our way? How are we even competing with something made in a factory? Lab-grown diamonds are not in the same category. They are not in the same universe. Burned at 2,000 degrees in coal-fired factories, often in exploitative conditions with zero transparency, and sold with inflated margins to a misinformed public. That is not innovation, it is imitation, a numbing of the authentic sensibilities embedded in the natural diamond. We are not talking here about a handbag, not about sneakers. This is not fast fashion. Diamonds symbolize what is real. They symbolize what is eternal. They symbolize love. And love, real love, cannot be grown in a lab. We look around and we see the same fate that befell synthetic rubies, synthetic emeralds, synthetic sapphires, worthless, devoid of emotion. That is not the future of diamonds. That is a warning. Let us speak plainly. Greed and misinformation are poisoning this industry. There are those who profit from confusion, who exploit a new generation's desire to do good by selling them a lie. But with a new generation of leadership, both in Botswana and across this room, we can course correct, we can return to truth, to values, to real love. Botswana is proud to power the world's supply of natural, ethical, and transparent diamonds. Diamonds that uplift entire communities, that educate girls, that fund hospitals, that build peace, that carry real stories. We are not here to chase trends. We are here to remind the world diamonds are not disposable. They are foundational. They are foundational to our economy, foundational to our identity, foundational to what it means to say, I love you. Let us stand together with courage, with clarity, and with conviction, and find our way again. Not just for the survival of the industry, but for the survival of truth. Let us not leave this room unchanged. Let this be our turning point. To every retailer, every brand, every miner, every cutter, every storyteller, this is your call to arms. It is time to fight back, not with fear, but with truth, not with spin, but with story, not with imitation, but with the undeniable authenticity of the natural diamond. We must unite. We must unite as producers, as partners, as protectors of something far greater than ourselves. Because if we do not tell the truth about diamonds, if we do not tell the truth about diamonds, who will? If we do not stand together now, when will we? Botswana is ready to lead. The time to act is now. Let us rise together and reclaim the soul of this industry for our people, for our values, for real love. Thank you so very much.
Well, thank you for those remarks. For our people, for our value, and for real love. And then at this point, I would like to invite you to unveil, as part of our larger plan of marketing, of sharing the Botswana story, of also consumer education on what it means to have a diamond that has been ethically sourced, responsibly mined, that champions the real meaning of organic luxury. We want to launch, Mr. President, with you, brand Botswana, the Botswana mark of our diamonds. I'm surprised the women here from Botswana don't know how to ululate. Mr. President, to share with you again, ours are diamonds at the peak and pinnacle of luxury. And Botswana mark shows what we're known for, the water lily of the Okavango Delta, a miracle in the desert. It shows the miracle that is associated with our luxury in the tourism industry, our ability to conserve nature and to be the custodians of the world's largest, biggest herd of elephants. And right at the top of it, showcasing the diamond, right at the pinnacle that we are so known for. It is our greatest pleasure, Mr. President, to be able to herald this new future that you speak of, where luxury is determined and associated with our diamonds. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. I'd like to invite Mr. President and Minister to engage with the industry leaders in the President's Lounge.
from Botswana don't know how to kululate. Mr. President, to share with you again, ours are diamonds at the peak and pinnacle of luxury. And Botswana shows what we're known for, the water lily of the Okavango Delta, a miracle in the desert. It shows the miracle that is associated with our luxury in the tourism industry, our ability to conserve nature and to be the custodians of the world's largest, biggest herd of elephants. And right at the top of it, showcasing the diamond, right at the pinnacle that we are so known for. It is our greatest pleasure, Mr. President, to be able to herald this new future that you speak of, where luxury